on Lake Trasimeno, and I have it on good authority that Romans like to holiday here. Several have summer homes here. So we're here in Umbria, landlocked region of Italy, land of meat, kingdom of the pig, to try fish that is cooked like a pig. Carpa regina in porchetta. It's oven roasted, seasoned as pork might be. Fish cooked as pork. And for dessert, some perch fillet. It's a hilly town.
Right down to that. She will attack you at some point.
You looking for more baby birds? They get cars up here somehow. Triangular tower. So this is around my 20th time in Rome, and I guess my Rome has evolved into something the average visitor may not recognize. So this is gricia pasta. It is a Roman dish. And this is
cacio e pepe supli.
cacio e pepe supli. You're quite proud of yourself there? Yeah.
Looks good.
So this is pecorino cheese and guanciale pork. Chicory and pecorino supli. It's super inglese.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
What's good about it?
It has a bit of alcohol in it. I don't know exactly what.
Say no more. Mission Impossible?
What's Mission Impossible?
What's this? So changed my mind for the second day in Rome. Not going to take Bianca to the center. We're going to stay local in Pigneto. Described as a working class neighborhood, but pretty hip, and that's where we live. And it's hot. Pier Paolo Pasolini. You know that name? Apparently this was his favorite place. Amatriciana. Roman dish, and caprese. Enjoy. This says, loving one's work is the best approximation of happiness on this earth, and that is the hedgehog. Another porn star. Bianca, show us how the Romans drink from this. So, Pigneto, you see what it is, a little grungy, a little rough around the edges, but there's been a gentrification process, and a lot of folks, a lot of Romans want to hang out here now. I wonder if they have iced tea. Let's go. Oh, the Queen, go and save her. So you are British, yes?
No, I'm Italian. We have relatives in Scotland.
Oh, wow.
And we live, my girlfriend lived in Scotland and in London for many, many years, maybe 12 or 15 years.
They do have iced tea, in case you were wondering. The world's clunkiest machine. Look at the size of this. Gravitas. Doesn't accept credit cards though, and only gives maximum €6 change. Tickets for tomorrow when we have to go to the center. €50 a ride. And here's what €40 a night can get you in Pigneto. And we like to keep the place real clean. Now, actually, we had to empty out the car because, you know, Italy. Can't leave anything in the car. I like a bathroom that steps up to the toilet. We're not going to Abruzzo this Italian road trip, but there is a restaurant right next to where we live in Pigneto that will bring to the plate the culinary traditions of the mountains of Abruzzo. It basically focuses a lot on truffles. That's
63 degrees for 2 hours, and the dressing
a
with
slow-cooked duck.
See, duck fat, mustard, and honey truffle.
What is this?
This is zucchini pasta with a lot of truffles and some pecorino cheese.
There we go. One pasta and 2 dishes.
Grazie.
That is a thyme digestive liqueur and some truffle ice cream. And this thyme digestive is called Santoreggia. Welcome to Vatican City. Bianca's first time? My 5th time. And yeah, queues, tourists, pilgrims, Pope. Let's see. You don't see many penises in the Vatican and all the statues. And that's because Pope Paul IV had them all chopped off or covered in fig leaves. That's no joke. And then it continued on from there. Pope Paul IV wasn't the only one. It continued on for hundreds of years. Very strict no-dick policy. I should clarify that when they chopped off the dick, they did leave the balls. as I said, 5th time here. Every time I swear it'll be the last. It really sucks the life out of you. It's a museum that you just want to get through as fast as possible and never return to again. And yet here I am. Times 5. The problem is that they let way too many people in, millions of people in at the same time. So I'm going to speed this up and just put up a bunch of pictures that I took throughout the past 15 years. Enjoy. Can't stop thinking about the pizza we're going to be eating soon. Vatican City parking lot. 50 years from now, this will be the only thing worth watching. Everything else will still be exactly as it was, but those cars, they won't be here. Stretch. How do you like it?
I love it.
Look at this backgammon board.
Now what we've all been waiting for, pizza al taglio. That's a pizza baked in a tray. It was invented in Rome, sold by weight. I'm so hungry.
So that's what 14 euros worth of pizza looks like.
I don't know if it's true or not. Gotta look it up, but I just heard someone say that Anthony Bourdain had some slices of pizza here. So that's special. Look at this. We're not in North Korea or Moldova or Ukraine, but a mosaic, a Roman mosaic. There are 8 ancient Egyptian obelisks in Rome. I've seen them all, of course. This one was brought over by Augustus in 10 BC. 10 BC. It's been sitting here a while. It was built by Ramses II, and it weighs 235 tons. We're in Piazza del Popolo.
The Spanish Steps and another obelisk. This one's an ancient Roman obelisk, so it may have been manufactured in Egypt during the Roman Empire, for example. Or just made in Rome as a copy of an ancient Egyptian obelisk.
All right, heading to a bone chapel. The bones of 4,000 Capuchin friars here, and no photography or video is permitted, so I'm just gonna have to describe it for you or secretly take photos.
Still photos, eh? Still photos, eh?
This is not grata cieca. They told me it was, but they lied. This is granita.
You don't like it? Yeah, Fascist Architecture sucks.
No, the mint.
Oh, the mint, the drink, the granita. Ah.
Very special bottles here with buffalo syrup.
That's a sorbet and a lemon. Monday. Monday through Saturday in Pigneto, in the pedestrian section. A little bit of a farmer's market. Fresh fruit stalls line the street. I'm walking to the western end of Pigneto to Porta Maggiore. Big gate, an ancient gate.
So that's an aqueduct. One of the 11 original aqueducts of ancient Rome, and there's the gate. And that gate marks the intersection of 8 of the original aqueducts.
This gate dates from 52 AD.
The tomb in front of the gate was built 30 BC. They call it the tomb of a baker. Tomb of the baker. And look, you can see a guy baking bread at the top.
Gonna bus it to the center now for some cacio e pepe with Bianca. Bianca's been in the center looking at the Forum and the Colosseum and whatever the hell else you gotta see first time here in Rome that I've been skipping.
And that'll be lunch today.
Artichoke Roman style. They have something else that is randomly.
Cacio e pepe.
Carbonara, another Roman pasta.
You know Rome has a pyramid? About 2,000 years ago, Rome was going through a fad. Everything and anything Egyptian. They loved it. Ate it up. And they built a pyramid. Roman style and Egyptian style. The outer is obviously Egyptian, and inside there's a barrel vault and some frescoes, so that's the Roman element. It's about 2,000 years old. I'm gonna take a walk and take a look. It's a 7-minute walk from our lunch. That handwritten letter was signed Roberto Benigni, the Italian director and actor. You know him from Life is Beautiful and The Tiger and The Snow. And he said that when he dies and goes to heaven, he wants the cacio e pepe to be prepared just as they do at that restaurant, Felice.
A work by Adalberto Libero, 1932.
He was one of the most representative architects of the Italian modern movement. And this is the palace of the post office.
Boom. Now you know what a Roman pyramid looks like.
This is the pyramid of Caio.
I love the Mediterranean pines.
This arch was built in the name of the emperor who founded Constantinople, now Istanbul, Constantine the Great. Born in Serbia, by the way. Niche, you may remember that.
Foro di Traiano.
This is the altar of the Fatherland. It honors Italy's first king and those who fell during World War I. Locals call it the typewriter. Campo di Fiori to see the Parthenon, where Raphael is buried. Pantheon was completed in 126 AD, and the church took it over in the 8th century. That's why it's the best preserved building today from ancient Rome, thanks to the church. Thank you, church.
After Raphael died in 1520, his body was immediately transferred here.
Here's another ancient Egyptian obelisk, put here in 1711 by Pope Clement XI, and it was built by Ramses II.
Piazza Navona, and another obelisk.
While we're here in Piazza Navona, you want to see Neptune stabbing an octopus?
Stick 'em! Cheers. Enjoy your pistachio tiramisu?
Yeah.
Salumeria. Want to check this place out?
So this looks interesting and relatively affordable. It's only 420 euros per kilogram.
Back in Pigneto, and here's a mural of naked people instructing us how to use that Roman fountain we love so much.
That's pear. That's fig. Who has pear and fig gelato? Who?
He does. He has it. You like pear better than fig? I like the fig better, so that works out.
There's two kinds of pizza popular in Rome. One was invented in Rome. You've seen it, the pizza by the slice, the rectangular one that comes in a pan. And the other is
It's Roman pizza, which has a very thin crust.
it's round. It's the pizza you generally get when you
Yeah.
order pizza here.
This is Roman pizza, pizza bassa, low pizza, to distinguish it from pizza alto, the high pizza, the jalapeno. This is Roman pizza.
I guess I'll cut it into wedges. You don't eat with your hands here, right? See, that's why. Can't do it.
This is fried zucchini flour with anchovies.
See the inside of that. Yeah, so very thin crust. I guess you could eat more pizza in Rome, you could say. Next, we're going to go see some buildings that Mussolini put up. I don't know much about these buildings. I think they would call it Fascist Architecture. A lot of Fascist architecture resembles buildings of ancient Rome. And it's in an area of Rome that's kind of annoying to get to. It's going to be an hour. Three trains.
Look at this. It looks like it's glorifying the peasant, doesn't it? The farmer. So I don't know what this is, but we know it was built in 1962. And there used to be water in here. You could see where the water used to come out. non-potable.
So we're gonna go with, this was a fountain that depicted life in the field. It was probably put up, or it was being built for the canceled 1942 exposition in Rome. It was canceled due to World War II. And maybe they finished it later because the date says 1962. So that was Parco del Turismo in the EUR district. We're gonna stay in the EUR district for the next 3 or 4 things. Fascist architecture. So this building was designed in 1938 and it is an example of fascist architecture, the neoclassicism style. The legend is that there are 9 vertical arches for Mussolini, corresponds to the number of letters in his name, and 6 horizontal arches for Benito, B-E-N-I-T-O, 6. They call this one the Square Colosseum because it drew inspiration from the arches of the Colosseum. It now serves as headquarters for Fendi, I believe. And this girl is holding in her hand a model of this very building, looks like. Here's another building designed for the unrealized 1942 World Exhibition in Rome. This is the white marble Obelisk of Marconi, commissioned in 1939, completed in 1959, celebrating the Italian emigrants around the world.
All these columns reminiscent of ancient Rome.
There's a lot of traffic here, but somehow it feels peaceful. I don't know how they accomplish that. Maybe it's the lack of tourists.
More fascist architecture. This is the Palazzo dei Congressi. I think we're looking at a fascist mosaic here.
Who knew that fascist art was so similar to Soviet art? Mosaics. Love it.
Here's another one. I can only presume, glorifying industry or something. I see gears anyway. Usually gears is industry.
EUR. It feels like a separate city within Rome, a modern city. This whole thing was the brainchild of Benito Mussolini. And it feels like a ghost town. It's very surreal. You can see weeds coming out of all the parking spaces. Like the sign says, Museum of Roman Civilization. Benito Mussolini was named after the president of Mexico, Benito Juarez. Statue right here. So that's EUR. Now we're gonna head to another neighborhood, Flaminio, about an hour north of here, for some aperitive. Welcome to Flaminio.
National Museum of 21st Century Art. Here's a sign complaining about the bar we just came from. Too much noise. Either you got very tall or this car shrank.
Is it a government building?
Yeah, it's not like the courthouse, it's more the superior court.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
So we're going to the Jewish ghetto for some Roman Jewish food on Shabbat, because that's how we roll. Yeah.
Now you know what it's like to drive in a Mini. So, this is the Ghetto in Rome. Here we are. Where's the artichokes? And we found a seat. There we go, fried artichoke, Jewish style.
Però è di meno, noi lo vogliamo dividere per tutti.
Calice per me.
Tutta sul controllo seduta. Arrivo su.
Anch'io le chiedo un carciofo così.
Oh, this one looks nice.
Un altro carciofo alla romana.
A lui filma
That's some
addirittura.
artichoke. Try your artichoke risotto.
Ecco.
Good.
Grazie. Però non abbiamo le posate. Ce l'hai tu.
Amaro del Capo.
Siamo buttati.
From Calabria, ragazzi. Amaro del Capo from Calabria.
Can you say what this is one more time?
Amaro del Capo.
Amaro del Capo. And it's disgusting? This is disgusting.
From pie.
We're back home in Pigneto. Eat it and destroy. The maritoso.
Not sure how to eat it.
Yeah, no one knows how to eat that. It's 105 degrees today. Don't think we're gonna do much. After the smashing success of the Central Market in Florence, Rome built one in 2016, and that's where we're going for breakfast at 3 p.m. I've seen a lot of these posters, Turkish related. This is the founder of the PKK. Here it is, Central Market. This place had me at air conditioning. I had some last night.
Can you want some cottage in half?
There you go, taglio pizza.
Thank you.
Bacala trapezzino. Play on words. And what are you eating here?
Stracciatella and zucchini.
No doubt you recall the tramezzino in Venice, the sandwich. And this is a trapezzino. It's a play on words. It's a pizza sandwich. Mine was bacala, delicious. Crossing onto the train tracks to the San Lorenzo neighborhood. We're going through some old city walls here. So the Allies bombed San Lorenzo, and on this wall is a tribute to those who died. The only massive bombing of Rome during World War II was here in San Lorenzo. The church we're about to go into is the Basilica of St Lawrence behind the wall. And as far as groundbreaking dates go, I believe this is the oldest church in Rome, starting from 258 AD. I know, you're thinking it doesn't look that old. It was rebuilt, the front at least. The facade was completely destroyed by American bombs during World War II. These frescoes on the outside. from the 11 or 1200s. This guy died in a battle against the Turks. He's got Medusa on his shield. This is the funerary monument of the grandnephew of St. Pius V. And you're looking at Pope Pius IX, who is buried here at the church. And here are the bodies of St. Lawrence, St. Justin, and St. Stephen. Not much to look at. It's a box inside of a metal cage. That's a pretty official looking seat. This bell tower was built in the 1100s. Bianca, what's this?
Romanian flag.
Romanian flag, Romanian shaped country, and
30 de bucăți, viața lui Isus, care
A lot of mobile homes are camped out in the parking lot here. We saw a few people living in them. They appeared to be Roma. And just saw a few non-Roma people, so maybe it's a mix.
gentrification. That's what's happened to Pigneto and San Lorenzo. We were complaining about it last night. And back to Pigneto.
Supli. Rosemary focaccia. Might not sound like much, but
the world's best gelato in all of Rome.
So we got melon, carob, and hazelnut.
Now what are you eating? What are you eating now?
Pizza by the
A
slice.
pizza. What a day, huh? What a day. The Italian director who loved this area, Pier Paolo Pasolini.
finishing the last day in Rome at 106 degrees.
Portico. Feels like we're back in Bologna. Breakfast. Tuna fish, garlic, tomatoes, olives, capers, chicory, and what's that?
Why don't so many toilets in Italy have toilet seats? Well, it's the land of thievery. My suspicion is that they either don't get installed in the first place because they know who gets stolen, or they install it and the seat gets stolen. Similar story with windshield wipers at gas stations. We're going now to another important church in Rome. I know, you're churched out. I'm churched out, believe me, I'm churched out. This is one of the 7 pilgrimage churches of Rome. You saw one yesterday. And it's the property of the Holy See. It's kind of an exclave of Vatican City, an embassy. It behaves as a foreign embassy, if you will. 431, the Council of Ephesus declared that the Virgin Mary was the official mother of God. So the Pope at that time said, we got to build a church to the Virgin Mary. Ground broke at 432 AD. And it is the first church in the world, I believe, dedicated to the Virgin Mary. It's also the largest church dedicated to the Virgin Mary in Rome. So this church, Santa Maria Maggiore, has a picture inside that they protect by St. Luke the Evangelist. Very similar to the one that they house in Basilica di San Luca in Bologna.
St. Luke the Evangelist painted a picture of the Virgin with Child here in Rome as well. One is stored and it protected the city from a plague. So here's the famous painting. This icon is at least 1,000 years old, and according to tradition, it was painted from life by St. Luke the Evangelist. Hey, Beloka, are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Are you breaking the law? Do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Back wandering around Pigneto. Gonna look for some street art. Call it a Rome visit complete. Pigneto means pine, and there were a lot of pine trees here once, around some street or some villa. That's how it got its name. So that's Rome. You know, Rome is a beach town. Why didn't we go to the beach? It's too crowded. Everyone I was talking to said just avoid the beach. Most of the time we were just sitting in our air-conditioned flat, watching TV. It was really that kind of weather. What did you think of Rome?
I like it. I'll come back when it's not 40 degrees.
Yeah, we'll come back. Never in the summer. Never in the summer. Ever again. Never.